Today is a little is getting a little time here. Just 1 minute, please. Okay. All right. We are on YouTube now. So hello YouTube. Today we are talk a little about why people are choosing to quit social media. So I start presenting myself. I'm Yasmin. I'm 19 years old. I'm here in Talking Talk since of September of last year. And I'm here to practice my English, my Spanish too. And I will be the host of this conversation. And my free time, I like to read books, to watch series too. And nowadays I'm cursing systems analysis and development. So Mari, could you present yourself to us, please?
Sure. Hi, guys. My name is Maria Angela. I live in Atibaia, São Paulo. I'm 32 years old. I'm married. I'm a degree analysis and the systems development too. And my free time, I would like to read a book, and listen to music, and clean my house, and make a cake, and make a cookie. I like a cooking. In the last week, I started a new just a few. I forgot this word in English, and I begin to read my Bible in English and or Portuguese and English and Portuguese and English to improve my English. And I'm here since June 2024, and I study Spanish too.
So nice. What are you reading in English and Portuguese? I lost a little about it.
My Bible.
Oh, so nice. I think it's really, really nice to practice in that way because um, it is more easy to see how the structure works. Because
Uh,
sometimes we are showing a video or talking, and sometimes we cannot make this structure so visible like in books. So I think is a good way to practice too.
Yes, I decided to practice in my Bible because I need to improve my English, and the first time really different words now. It's so nice. So easy. Don't have a more easy, but is I like.
So nice. And what about you, Ayla?
Hello, good afternoon, girls. I'm Ayla. I'm from Belém. I was born in here. I married, I have one daughter, one little dog. I'm a dog person. I'm a shy person. Uh, I think sometimes I like to stay by myself. I like to reflect, to I'm interested in subject like self-knowledge. I so appreciated to be here on Talking Talk to improve my English skills, my speaking, listening. It's a good way for improve my process of learning another language. And on my free time, I like to travel. Um, and I like to spend time with my family. I like to play with my little dog. And I like to study, to read books. I think it's a good way to improve my mindset. And yeah, that's it.
So nice. And Ayla, do you have any social media? What do you think some people decide to quit social media?
Yeah, I have. I have Instagram and LinkedIn. Um, but I confess I don't use, I avoid to use too much social media, because I think if you don't pay attention, we can waste a lot of time, and it's no good for us. And I think some people decide to quit social media because they can find it overwhelming. Uh, it can cause stress, anxious, because as I said before, they feel it's a waste of time, and because there are so much comparison, I think it's unhealthy when people start to compare themselves with others, and because some in social media there are a lot of uh, fake uh, fake profiles sometimes, and I don't know, people like to expose their lives in a, I don't know, but in like in a unreal way. I think sometimes they like to post only good things as uh, their lives you are so perfectly, but it's not true. Uh, and I think we need to use. I'm not against to use the social media, but I think you should use it carefully, and because uh, beside this, there is other concern about the privacy. I think privacy, and I think if you use a lot, because when you expose yourself a lot, it might be a negative impact on their mental health, for example. And yeah, that's my opinion.
I agree with you. All of this exposure, all of time of information is really, really crazy. Like you said, one thing that occurs a lot is to compare yourself with others. And this is really addictive and really bad to do because like you said, on social media, all is perfect. People just show the perfect side of everything, the perfect body, this perfect house, the perfect everything. But in the background, these perfect things, almost all of the time, isn't 100% perfect or uh, need to pass a lot of time and a lot of work to achieve these things. And at the end, just show the goal being achieved, but all of the nights that you didn't sleep for it, for example, you cried for it, you didn't show this, but you do show the good things. And I think is really bad to compare yourself. Like, oh my God, I'm trying my best and I can't achieve the same thing that the others are achieving. And this is really unhealthy. For me, I didn't have social media. I only have LinkedIn. I have LinkedIn too, but when I was starting on my area, when I started to study technology, and I start to use LinkedIn, I start to compare myself to like LinkedIn have a lot of news about change of work, activities on work, and you see, oh my God, a lot of people are getting new jobs, and I cannot achieve this like these people, but you don't know how many times these people passed to get this job. Like some people pass more than 1 year to get a job, and at the end, one post make you feel like, oh my God, these people have can get jobs so easy, and I can't get jobs so easy like that, and start to feel unhealthy. And because of this, I try to avoid more. Like everyone need to have your own time on it. And it is really, really, I think is the bad thing you can do in social media is to compare yourself. So I agree with you. And about you, Mari, do you have any social media? What do you think some people are choosing to quit it?
In the first time, I totally agree with yours and your point of view. And I have social media, so only Instagram and LinkedIn. I don't have Orkut. Don't exist Orkut more. And Twitter, any other platforms. I don't use it. Um, I use small Instagram. Now, like today, I decided to change my life about this social media because um, as said about this, oh, this um, fake profile and post in social media your photo and doesn't happen. Sometimes so fake. The post is sometimes fakes posts né, about your life. I'm so happy that it's real. Uh, the person is not happy. It's so supposed some only fake. Né? I decided to change my use. Um, in the social media. Today, I don't use more. Every day, I check my LinkedIn because I search the new job. I sharing the new opportunities for other people's only. And it's so many important. These persons don't have the level the post fake news, sharing notice. Sometimes all the times sharing the fake news. Now I don't know what's the post is true. I don't know because more time, all the time, some people take post the fake news. I have a big difficulty about this read the post because I don't know so true. Sometimes I don't read, I don't listen, I don't watch these videos. Sometimes
I think this is a big problem. Like, um, there isn't so much regulation about social media, and sometimes some pages just post fake news, like you said, and it's really, really hard to know what is true, what is fake. I remember, I think was last year that occurred a situation involving Choquei that one girl killed herself because of the fake news. And some people start to investigate it and find that wasn't only Choquei, that were a lot of pages that share the same fake news to talk more and more about it, to like turn it more in basic and talk more and more about it. And sometimes people discuss about it and didn't even search if it's true. like in this situation, the girl, I think the fake news was this girl are dating Whindersson Nunes, something like that.
Yes, I know.
And she even know Whindersson Nunes personally, and people start to share about it. And um, she tried to say, I didn't know him, I didn't have a relationship with him, and people just talk more about it like, you're lying, you know him, you of course you know him. And at that point that she didn't have a, a, like she killed herself, so was overwhelmed about comments about it. And it is really really a big problem of social media. Like you talk everything that you want to talk, and sometimes the consequences didn't get on you, and this is a big problem.
I believe many people lose their minds because of social media, lose
Yeah.
track of things. I think so. Many people's crazy. You see, my mind don't want. I don't imagine it. Oh my gosh. Uh, every day I receive messages with link fake news. I receive every day message in my WhatsApp fake news, videos, any others notice and news fake news.
Is a big problem, and there isn't a big limitation about it. Like if someone get you talking a fake thing, you'll be punished by it. No, that won't occur because it's hard to try to find everybody that shares some fake and punish everybody. So isn't any regulation of it, and there is a line like Ayla said, isn't bad use social media, but you have to filter like who you follow, what you are consuming, because if you don't have control on it, the situation will be totally crazy, you know. So it's really hard. And I wanted to ask you, Mari. You say that use just a little about Instagram. How do you feel when you spend too much time on Instagram?
I feel so many tired. My mind is have so many time. I'm not pay attention on the things. Uh, I have a difficult about this. Spend too many time in the social media. It's a very big problem for me. My mind is confused all the time about this rolling in the social media. Oh my god! Oops. Um, that's why I decided don't use the big frequency. I think I decided this. I talk to you is the best, the best change in my life. Decided don't use all the time social media. Now I prefer read a book, go out walking, makes other things, not using social media.
I agree with you. In the past, I was consuming a lot of YouTube Shorts. That is a tool on YouTube that have vertical videos like on TikTok. And I start to feel really, really, like you say, really tired about it because it's a lot of information. And it's like our brain have a filter by itself, like what is necessary to know, what isn't necessary. Um, and when we consume a lot of things, it's like your brain working one by 1 minute. Oh my God, this is necessary. Or I have to get this out. And all of the time, a lot of information, our brain starts to feel confused, like what is necessary to this person know, what is study, what is video consume. I think this make me feel really, really tired. And because of that, I put a timer on it, so I have um limit per day that I can consume on it. I put it on my cell phone, so um time by time I get this less. So I have nowadays I have 1 hour per day, just 1 hour. So I prefer to consume big videos too. Like if I will watch a video at the end of the day to get a rest, I will choose a video about 10 or 15 minutes. It's better than just consume a lot of things for 1 hour that at the end of the day I will forget everything. And this is becoming a big situation. Like nowadays, all of the children have cell phones, and you can hear of a lot of children's like, I'm bored. Oh my God, daddy, mother, I'm bored. Like you are a child. How you are bored? You have the biggest imagination of your life. Is that childhood is the time you have the biggest imagination of your life. Go to play like I don't know, imagine you are in the space. I don't know, play with your imagination, play with your toys. But nowadays kids are saying I'm bored. You're bored for what? You didn't have to work, you just have to study on the school and play is everything. But kids are getting bored, and this is a big problem because kids uh, don't know of course, isn't all of the kids, but a big part don't know how to live without cell phones. And this will become a big problem in the future because um, this causes a lot of anxious, like I don't have my cell phone with me. Oh my God, what's the changing right now? Because with internet, all of the time some things change, and oh my God, this sense of I'm losing something, and this causes a big problem.
Now I Instagram, the app Instagram, and there is the time you spend using the social network, the social media. I spend it 2 hours for others. Now average time is at 20 minutes. So I have a big difference.
Like you said, it's best you pass your time reading a book, for example, because you are getting new information, you're getting new mindset, you're getting new things to use on your life, you know. So it's best just scroll. Of course, isn't a bad thing, scroll, but you have to have a limit. You have to know how to live without it, because if internet get out of the line for one moment, people will start to be crazy, you know.
And this the social media no man's land.
Yeah. And about you, Ayla, you have I think you have you have I forgot the word. You have a filha? No. So how was to take care of her? Is her young? Her have these
Mm,
problems? How is the life right
uh,
now?
my daughter is already adult nowadays. So, but when she was a teenager, uh, I think I don't know if did you know Orkut? Yeah. And I remember when she was teenager, and she wanted to use it all the time. And but I I I I talked to her about it, and I tried to explain uh, it was no good for her, and if she wasted a lot of time on social media, she couldn't have she couldn't have some difficulty at school, and because she needed to study and stuff like that. I and besides, I'll take a look. I took a look all the time to ensure to make sure if she was I don't know how can I say, uh, atendendo o que eu estava falando para ela. But I think it's complicated. I think nowadays, as you said, Yasmin, I notice how many kids and they are so young, and they spend a lot of time on social media, and it's terrible. It's terrible because they are in a way, in a moment in their life to develop their mindset, and I don't know, but I think um, uh, other day I read about this from psychologist, and she told how dangerous it is for the kids and teenagers, and because they don't like anymore to have a, a present a social a social behavior, but in a present way. No, they only wanted to stay on social media all the time. They don't look at each other anymore, and and I think there is so a negative impact about it, especially in their future, because I think it impact their capacity to be empathetic, for example, and to deal with the social problems. And I think it's damage for kids and teenagers. And in my case, about the question, I don't spend too much time. I don't consider I spend too much time on social media because I don't have so much time to do it. But when I I notice, oh, what I follow, I like to consume more content from teachers. For example, I like to study some tips, language, English language tips from teachers, for example. I think it's good, it's useful. And because this, I put a certain time alarm uh, on my mind sometimes. No, uh, I only should use it 50 minutes, and or when I need to, when I want to study more something, and I like to watch big long videos, but no videos for entertainment, videos for study or to learn or to update myself about some news. Sometimes I like to do it, uh, but I think we should do it when I use it too much, social media, I often feel regret and unproductive because I think, oh my gosh, I could use my time in a productive way, in a healthy way, and not to waste my time to watch some useless videos. Sometimes there is a lot of I don't know, but it's like a bullshit videos on social media, and it's no good for us. I think não nos acrescenta em nada. And I don't like it. I feel regret when I do it, but uh, I think nowadays, as I'm older, it's difficult to happen with me. Yeah, but I think it's my opinion more about the younger. Unfortunately, there are a lot of younger who is getting anxious or depressed because the social media, because they stay waste their time a lot on social media, and they they aren't living, they aren't enjoy their lives anymore. I think it's sad. I consider it sad for me. Yeah.
I agree with you. Childhood is a time that is so great. Like you didn't have responsibilities. Almost all of the childs didn't have it, and you didn't have to work. So it's a time to play, to construct social abilities. So recently I was in a family barbecue, and I saw the children there, and they was together, but all of them was playing in own cell phones. Like they was playing the same game. I think a share game, like everyone can play in the same in the cell phone, but what happened? Like you have to run, you have to uh to talk, you have to uh talk loudly, you have to do things in a physical way. If it was to play in a digital way, what you were together. And it's necessary to hurt yourself, it's necessary to fall, to get up after fall. And I really am worried how children in the future will be. Like you said, they're not developing social abilities right now, so uh, how they will develop social abilities in the future, because the time is now. So it's really crazy. So I wanted to make a question that is off topic about the questions that I write about it. But Ayla, if um you think that is possible, parents have control, like in the excess, in a way that children didn't become addictive on it, like uh make children be more sociable and try to avoid social media? You think this is possible nowadays, and how this can become possible?
I think parents parents must do it, especially because we need to protect our children. And as a mother, uh, as I said, I my my tip for it, I think, is to have a good talk with kids and with teenagers, and and not to be so strict, and not to act so strict with them, but to try to show them, if you stay use it is too much, you probably you can't to achieve their goals, your goals, and you should enjoy, not only social media, your friends only by social media, but in a present way, because contact it's important for you, uh, and because it's important to how can I say, my gosh, it's important for uh, uh, development of your feelings, and some like that, I will try to be more in a calm way to talk and to try to show them. And I say it because I did it with my daughter. And when she was teenager, and she sometimes she got angry because I said her, oh, you can't use it now, okay? You need to study. But I um, I will try to do it in a way I can show, and sometimes I ask her, oh, how how would you like to see in a 5 years? And she talked to me, oh, I want to travel, I want to be a dentist, a doctor, as she become. And I think when she said it, I told her, so uh, you need to hard work to achieve it. We need to study, you need to do what it's necessary to achieve it. And okay, if you like to use social media, you can, but not too much, because it can be dangerous for you, and it can become a obstacle for you to achieve your goals. Okay, when she understands, when you she agree with me, and I think that's the way she start to improve it, and don't feel so upset, so angry about it, because I I said no, do not only don't do this, but I tried to show her the consequence about it. And I think it's a good way.
I
That's
agree
it.
with you. If you try to impose something to anybody, the people you just get angry with you, and if you are responsible for this person, the person will become angry and will do it in a hidden way. So the best is to be honest, like you do in the past. You have this goal, but if you didn't act in a way to achieve it, you will not achieve it. So it's really, really necessary. And I think the biggest problem right now is in the past, if a small kid cry, the parents give to her a pacifier. Nowadays, the pacifier is the cell phone because kid cry, so their parents gave the cell phone for her all of time. And if didn't give the cell phone, put something on the TV. So the children know every time that they wanna some cell phone, some social media, some games on the cell phone, they will get it. It's just cry for it. And I think it's the biggest problem right now because it's like a thing that almost all of the parents did. And because of it, children are growing up in a way that use cell phone. Isn't like, for example, at my childhood, the cell phones in the way that are right now, like without buttons and something like that, and with social media access too, I was get this access after years. I grew up just playing sometime, watching TV and something like that. So my brain was building at some point without cell phone. So I have this I can have this control. But if children are growing up all of the time, after born, are already having a sex of this is more and more hard. Like you said, your I forgot the word for filha again. Your let me search. Oh
My
my God,
daughter.
yeah, thank you. Your daughter is adult, so maybe when she's born it was in the same way that me. Isn't social media in that epoch? Like social media will begin in our teenagers. So it's more easy to have this control. But nowadays it's becoming really, really, really harder. And parents are like giving up to try because the fast life that we live, the work worries, the housework worries, and the kid cry is more easy, give the cell phone than try to avoid it. So I think the problem is begin in that moment. And about you, Mari, what do you think about it?
I think so. Parents often cannot control their children's social media. Yeah, sometimes the children stop your developer, and if you, I lost said, have a difficult identity your activities. I think so. My son, your daughter, and the other children, the other kids, stop your life for use because use the social media. Né? Don't have a pay attention, don't like talk other people's, don't like uh, not don't uh, how can I say antissocial, esqueci, I forgot, né? Então, sometimes the children, I don't like this, mom, I don't like this, pop. Guys, do you like what? Do you don't like read a book? You don't like study? You don't like talking to other people? Are you like online social media? It's a big problem. It's a big problem in the home. It's a big problem for me. But I know there are apps that block and everything. But some kids are smarter. They are they activate the. Sometimes I will put the tools and block 1 hour. Block the app. My son does block, unlock the app. I don't have. Uh, it's a big difficult. I'm not control there. I'm not a control. My decision is talk with my son. It is not good all the time. Not good. We are prefer. Your mom prefer. I am prefer. You are student. And the other things that distract your mind. Please, distract your. Né? Then I'm a crazy. I'm a crazy. My son is a crazy too. After this, my son understand my point of view and change your situation because social medias stop use social medias then him search read a book now have different activities change your mind. It's possible, but the social media is so bad all the persons see if don't don't use correctly social media. Are you crazy? That's it.
Yeah, it's terrible. I agree with Yasmin because uh, when the social media appeared, my daughter was already a teenager. But nowadays, babies is addiction to internet, social media. I don't know, and I think I don't know how to do it because they are grew up with this, and I think it's more complicated.
I agree with you, girls. It's a really, really hard subject. I